Mic check, 1, 2.
Welcome back, everybody, to Eric's Wacky Racing. I hope you're having a great evening here tonight. We are here with the Bull Racing League, the Lightning Series at the Las Vegas 125. So I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll and have some fun with it and have a good time here tonight. As we're watching right now, Pacey here making some laps. He has ran the fastest time in practice with a 30.501, so right now he may be the man to beat on qualifying. Only 6 drivers in here tonight, so if you guys are looking to come and join them, make sure you check out the link down below in the description. Kind of let you know what's going on and who's out where and how they all doing. So we're gonna jump on board with some guys out there qualifying. Let's see. I forgot to bring that back up there for you guys can see who's out there on the track along with me here. Alrighty. Oh, Mike Campbell, I believe that's his first name, or better known as Papa Bear, out there getting ready to start his first qualifying lap. Along with the 07, the 17, and the 01, 07, probably gonna be the first one across the line. Campbell out there kind of rooting and tooting, trying to figure out what to do. On board with Greg right now. He's starting his first lap here. We'll see how he does. I know Pacey's been on a winning streak here in the league, so he's needing some competition. If you guys are out there and want to come and join him, make sure you check out in the description below. That'll give you the link to their Discord page. Give the guys have some fun racing these guys. I believe they're changing the cars. All right, so Greg coming across the line for his first lap. That's going to be a 31.388. Rodney with the fastest laps thus far with a 31.090. Well, Pacey puts her up on pole once again with a 30.973. Right now, he's quick time. 21 coming across the line. I think he's just starting his lap. Nope, Mike Fisher in the 21 coming across, or excuse, Michael Fisher, my fish, coming across the line with a 30.932. Rodney back up top with a 30.835. So right now that's good enough for pole. Oh, but Pacey just beat him out here for his second lap with a 30.408. And he's got that figured out for qualifying, doesn't he? Campbell coming across the line. I think he's trying to set the slowest time here. So, nothing wrong with that. Owen's coming across the line. He run third quick with a 30.784. Yeah, it definitely looks like Campbell trying to use my strategy of starting in the back because he's making sure he's going slow and slow here. Which is all right. Hey, sometimes you gotta have some fun trying to pass the people and have a good old time with it. Alrighty, well, we are going to bring up some information on the track here for you guys for the race here tonight. That way you guys can kind of see it here a little bit better. Alright, so we are at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 1.52 mile oval tracks. Pit road speed limit 55. Right now, in sim time, man, it is clicking like crazy. It's supposed to start the race at like 3 a.m. So right now, in sim time, January 3rd, 2023. Right now at 1:16 p.m., but it's gonna be 3 p.m. by the time we get ready to rock and roll here. What we was told. It's kind of gonna be interesting. This race is gonna start out in the night, and then they got the time multiplier up to where it should be morning by the end of the race. But right now, track temp on track is 88 degrees. So, nice cool track here tonight for these guys. As looks like we are just waiting for qualifying to finish up here. So, these guys run at 50% fuel. They got 4 sets of tires here tonight. And they got 3 green and white checkers if needed. Could be quite interesting to see. No stages, no nothing. This is just pure racing here tonight. And it's like we're getting ready to grid up here tonight as we will go run through the starting order once we get them all. So definitely, guys, go check out the Bolt Racing League over there on Discord. The link is in the description below, so definitely go check them out. Have some fun with them. Have a good time with it. As we're going to wait for the pace car to start rolling and scrolling, man. And then we'll go through your starting grid here. Kind of a good collection of cars, 6 of them here tonight. Got a few of them. Alright, still waiting on one to grid up here. So, I believe that is Appleberry. He gonna grid up, alright. Alrighty, well, our starting grid. Starting on pole, gonna be Pacey. Pacey Wacky. I'll just have my wife do it.
Starting on the pole, Pacey Wygent. Second, Michael Fish. Third, Owen Winkley. Fourth, Rodney Ayers. Fifth, Greg Langford. And sixth, Papa Bear Campbell.
Oh, sorry, guys. I just couldn't get the dang names down. Oh, well, it is what it is sometimes. Everybody having one of them days. That Amsoil car. And it looks like Mountain Dew on top of it. Let's check that out a little better. Looks like Mountain Dew and Amsoil car here tonight. If you can read this catch up, that's funny. Oh, check out the back of the 21. Use code Mike for 10%. Mac. Monster Energy. See it. Alrighty. As we're getting ready to go to the green flag here, we're gonna go up here with Barney. Barney got the green flag in the air, waiting for the pace truck to pull off. Pace truck pulling off. Green in the air, and here they go. Barney waving it like they just don't care. Pacey jumping out to an early lead here. Goes to the high side. Looks like the 21 gonna try to go to the inside of him. 21 makes that move. Pacey staying up high as he got Rodney right on his rear back bumper. And he got he's got a battle back in the back. Rodney kind of holding off to it. Campbell making his move up, or holding on to this position. He's got the 07 looking to the outside of him. Right now, our biggest mover with Rodney, but now the 01 gets back around him, and he is setting sail there. Oh, he tags the wall coming off the corner. We seen sparks of flying. They was a flying high, man. 91 right there on the back bumper of Rodney. Sitting MP4, looking for some more. He's looking down to the inside, not able to get there. 01 right on the rear bumper of the 21 car. As they're going down into 1 and 2. Remember, they only got 50% fuel, so it's going to be interesting to see how far they can go before they got to pit. 3 laps in, everybody kind of bobbing and weaving. 01 looking to the inside, next batter of it. He drops back in the line, now looks up to the high line. 21 dropping down low. 01 gets loose off the corner. I think he tried to cross him over, but it was a little bit too late there. Now he looks to the inside, down into 1 and 2. Pacey trying to get around the 21. Michael trying to hold on to that outside as they're battling down the backstretch into 3 and 4. He's going to give up the ghost, and it looks like Rodney in the 17 going to try to follow suit here, along with the 91. The 91 right on his rear bumper. 21 comes down, tries to slot back into position. He does. Now looks to the inside of Pacey. Down into 1 and 2 they go. They're side by side for first and second, along with third and fourth. Pacey trying to hold that outside line. He is flirting with that wall. Able to get the drive off, though. Pacey back out front. Michael falling back to second. Got a battle here for P3, though. There with Rodney and Owens. Owens looking pretty fast here tonight in that Mack Chevrolet here tonight. Staying right there with Rodney. He's trying to make some moves. Rodney now looking to the outside of the 21 of Michael. Down into 3 and 4 they go. Rodney trying to make the pass on the high side here through 3 and 4. He's side by side with them down the front stretch into the tri-oval, down into 3 and 4. He's got about a half car lead. Down into 1 and 2. He's going to cinder there. He's trying to get it around him. And he might be looking for some more here. He might be looking for the lead on the outside. Rodney to the outside of the 01 of Pacey and looking for the lead down into 3 and 4. Rodney out front. He clears him. Pacey trying to make a move back down around him, as these 4 drivers fighting hard for position. So Rodney out front. He is officially our biggest mover. Oh, the 91 gets loose. He checks up, doesn't tag the 21, but good recovery on his part. Pacey back to the inside, trying to get the move done on Rodney. Rodney staying up on the high side. Pacey gonna slide up, try to take that position. At least he does. Coming off the corner, he gets a little loose there. As a 21 trying to work down to the inside of Rodney. Rodney falling off the pace a little bit here now. Rodney up high and is losing positions here. Falls back to P3. That's Michael. Comes up to P2. Pacey out about 2 car lengths over the 21 car. 21 of Michael closing her down, got back to his rear bumper here. He's looking for some more. Looks down to the inside they go, down into 1 and 2. Michael trying for the lead. Can he get it cleared off corner number 2? Pacey holding on to that outside. Can Michael get her done here now into 3 and 4? He sends her down low. It looks like he's going to get him cleared. Now does he slide up? No, he don't slide up to take the position, but he has taken the lead once again. So Michael Fish up top with the lead right now. Pacey falling back to P2. Was our pole sitter Rodney right there, right behind him. Then we got Owens in the 91, not too far off. He's still within striking distance if he can just get him figured out, as we got possibly a lead change up top. Pacey running that high line, coming through 3 and 4. Gets around the 21. Gonna slot himself back up to the front, and he had a race for P2. Rodney looking to the outside, down into 1 and 2. Pacey able to pull about 2 to 3 car lengths over the 21 on that one. Ooh, the 21 slides right up in front of the 17. 17 doesn't allow you to allow. I'm going back to the inside, bro. Down to the inside he goes. He pushes up ever so slightly. You got to take it out of the throttle. He's going to fall back into 3rd here. But great try there by Rodney. So Pacey out front still right now. Michael in that 2nd spot. Rodney in P3. Owens P4. We got Campbell P5. And Greg right there in that 6th spot. That looks like an old Love's paint scheme, to be honest with you, on Greg's car. I was kind of noticing that. All right, we got some fighting up front here. Michael goes for the lead down into 1 and 2, and he's going to take her over. Or, excuse me, that's 3 and 4, not 1 and 2. Oh, that is 1 and 2. What am I talking about? I don't know. Pacey under attack here for P2. Rodney going to try to make her move, and he's going to get her done. Is Pacey coming down pit road? He's slowing up, it seems, because now he's under fire from the 91 of Owens. Owens almost right onto his rear bumper, looks to the inside. Down into 1 and 2 they go. And Owens gonna get him cleared. As Pacey falling back to P4. Not sure if this is just part of his strategy or what, but Pacey falling off the pace. Falling back to P4 here. He may have used up his tires a little bit too much. We got 15 laps in, so the goodie definitely gonna be getting gone here pretty quick. Getting going. Right now, Michael out front. Got about a half second over Rodney right now, sitting in P2. Not sure what happened there to Owen. It looked like he ran wide in 1 and 2 and allowed Pacey to kind of catch back up. Pacey now looking to the inside here, trying to make a pass on him for P3. It looks like he's going to make that pass pretty easily here. Down the front stretch they go. He's going to be up the P3 91 of Owen, falling off the pace a little bit here now. Not sure if he just on the struggle bus or missed the setup a little bit. I know it's all about that steering offset on these fixed setups and all that fun stuff. Campbell back there in that 71 is starting to look like he might be looking for that P4 spot. He's slowly creeping up here. He's slowly but surely creeping up. As he got the 21 still out front. Got a pretty good lead over everybody. Still got about a little over half second now over Rodney in that second spot. Rodney running that high line once again. Pacey now up to P3 after he got around Owens and starting to close that gap on Rodney here ever so slightly. Owen falling off the pace. Maybe he's trying to do some tire conservative stuff, but not sure. Looks like he's maybe overshot that corner, slid away up the track, and now that's going to put Campbell right on his rear bumper. Campbell looking down low in that 71 car. Started P6, trying to make her up to P4 here as he's right on his rear bumper. About a car length off. Guess not 100% sure on but hey, it's close. It's close, I tell you. Campbell down low, trying to make a move here. As it looks like Pacey's closing up on third place here. Or excuse me, second place. Campbell about 2 to 3 car lengths off of Owens now. Campbell trying to make that move down low. Pacey up there, closing the gap there on Rodney. Rodney closing the gap up there on Michael. Michael out there still about a half second, but it has fallen back down compared to what it was. Has dropped a couple tenths here. Rodney able to kind of close it down as he's got Pacey on his rear bumper almost here. As these guys getting ready to look for a fight. Campbell in the 71 trying to still catch up to that 91. He is about 2 to 3 car lengths back. Rodney running that high line. Pacey down low. Michael down low. Michael still holding on to that lead. He's trying to push her and they're dishing it. Pacey down to the inside of Campbell here, or excuse me, of Rodney. Looked like down to 3 and 4. He is trying to get up back up front. So it might have been a tire saving strategy here for Pacey. As we watch these two down the backstretch they go. These two are probably the closest battle on the track. Rodney kind of running that middle line. Pacey down on that low side. Pacey, oh, Rodney gets a little loose off the corner, and Pacey gonna take advantage of it and slot himself up to P2 as he comes across the line. So ever so slight mistake there from Rodney, causing him to fall backwards. Owen's still holding on to that P4 spot with Papa Bear kind of settling in right behind him. Not sure if it's fuel strategy or what here for these back three cars. Greg back here holding on to 6th. Just trying to figure out what he's gonna do. Michael might be sweating here a little bit as he is seeing that time slowly click off here as Pacey's trying to catch up to him. Uh-oh. Blinker. Cole goes blinky blinky on us. We got a blinker report. Blinker report. So one thing I can tell you for sure, you don't want to be a blinker when you're going across that start finish line because you won't get scored. We found that out. Pacey's trying to close him in here. Michael having some problems here within his interwebs. He's going blinky blinky. He's going sparky sparky too. It's looking like a firecracker. What was those? The crackle words or something like that. They're at 4th of July. I think that's what they're called. Crackle. Look like smoke bombs. Crackle balls. There we go. With all the sparks coming off his car after he pops in and pops out. Pacey still a little far off of him, but definitely catching up. Rodney on pit road, coming down pit road now. Michael trying to hold on to it. He's doing everything he can. So Rodney coming down with 28 laps. So pit cycle starting here, folks. Be interesting to see. Looks like he was on pit road for about 13.8, so that's probably enough time for 4 tires and fuel. So that's putting Rodney 1 lap down. Right now, Michael still out front, doing everything he can to hold on to it, even using that apron. He's like, I'm holding on to it. I ain't gonna let you take another win, bro. The 07, Greg coming down pit road. He comes down pit road at lap 28. Or 29, scored 29. Michael coming down pit road. Oh! He about didn't get woed up there. So Michael coming down pit road, the 91 coming down pit road. So yet to pit is Pacey and Campbell. Campbell still out on track. Pacey still out front though. Got a big gap over second place as of right now, as I believe everybody's trying to short pit here. So we went from basically 27 or 28 to 30 right now. Campbell gonna keep on rolling? Yep, he's gonna keep her rolling. He's gonna try to extend this out as far as he can. I think Campbell right now hoping for a caution. I think him and Pacey are about the only ones on the lead lap right now. Not sure where it's all gonna sort here after pit stops, but it looks like everybody's taking at least 4 tires and fuel as Papa Bear slows way up into 3 and 4. Boy, he gave a lot of time up there on pit road entry. Pacey coming off right now. And there's a 21 of Michael Fisher getting around him, along with, or excuse me, Michael Fish getting around him along with Rodney in the 17. This guy's got a little bit older tires. Rodney got 5 laps on his tires. Michael with 3 laps on his tires. And then you got Pacey in the 1. He's got 2 laps on his tires. So a little bit different strategies here and there. Campbell still on pit road? No, he's coming off now. So I'd say everybody got 4 tires of fuel here on this one. So these guys were able to short pit Michael and Rodney. Michael was in front of Pacey. Ends up taking back the lead. Rodney was in that 3rd spot, short pitted, and was able to come out about a second in front of Pacey here. So pit stop strategy working out good for Rodney. Owen's not so much. He's still solidly in that 4th spot, but he is 11 seconds back off the leaders. Owen, or excuse me, I said Rodney. Owen in the 91, solidly in his 4th spot. Greg up to his starting position. He was back in the 6th, able to get up to P5 now. But is 14 seconds back behind the leader. Campbell tried to extend that and ends up 20 seconds back behind the leaders. 23. But gave up a lot of time on pit road entry. Right now, Michael out front, kind of enjoying a nice little lead. He's got about a 0.7 of a second over Rodney in that 2nd spot. Rodney got about a 0.5 second over Pacey in the 01 car. Rodney trying to use every inch of that track to make sure he gets her down and around. Well, guys, while we're doing this, we're going to do a cranker up here real quick. We haven't done that here for a while. All right, we're going to crank her up loud and proud. Well, looks like Pacey able to get around Rodney there. Rodney falling back to 3rd spot here. So Rodney's tires probably playing a part on this one. He is about 14 laps on them tires, and Pacey only 10 laps on them tires right now, sitting in P2. Michael in that 21 got 11 laps on them tires. Still a set of tires on the track all the way around. Is Campbell in the 71. Campbell showed 6th right now. But has only got 9 laps on his tire, so he might be trying to figure out how to do maybe a few less stops here. As Fisher trying to do everything he can to hold off Pacey. He's only got about 1 lap fresher tires than Pacey, or Pacey with 1 lap fresher tires here over Michael. Pacey definitely closing the pace down. Fisher still out front, but Fish out front with the 01 breathing down his neck here. Down into 1 and 2 they go. These two are the closest battle on the track right now is between here, Michael and Pacey. Right now, in sim time is 5 a.m. Boy, it's been a late race here, folks. Track temps down to 87 degrees. As Pacey closing down, goes at a high side here into 1 and 2. Gets a better run off the corner, down the backstretch he goes. He's slowly closing it in, got about half car. Now he's on the fender to the outside of him. Down through 3 and 4 they go. They're going to be side by side down the front stretch. And at the start finish line, Pacey going to be scored the leader. Michael falling back to P2 at the line, but he's looking to the inside as they still race down into 1 and 2. Pacey going to clear him coming off corner number 2. Michael going to have to slot in the line here. So Pacey back out front. 45 laps down, so we've shown that they can go about 30 laps here. 28 to 30 laps here on a fuel run. So still Pacey out front with Michael right there behind him. Rodney's starting to fall off a little bit more off the pace. He is about 4 seconds back off the leader. Greg up to P4 in that 07 car. So he's up 1 position. Owens falling back to P5 here. He did qualify P3. Not sure what's going on with him. Just maybe trying to figure out how to super save. Along with Papa Bear, I think he's trying to figure out how to super save too. These guys just kind of going at it. So we're still out front. Pacey out front. Michael trying to catch up to him. They're about a car length off of each other. Down into the front stretch they go. Pacey with a little bit fresher tires by 1 lap out front. Fish in that 21 car, trying to maybe bait the line here. Figure out what he's going to do as he's kind of slowly falling off here through that corner, but he gets a great run off of it. Michael trying to figure out what he's going to do here tonight to try to beat Pacey. Pacey definitely been the one to set the pace here in the league. He's been out front and probably won the majority of them since he came. Pacey still holding on to the lead. Michael trying to figure out what he's got to do tonight to try to get this win. Rodney Now about 5 seconds back off the leaders here in that third place car. These two still probably the closest battle on the track right now. As they're going down the backstretch.
The backstretch they go, the backstretch they go, down the backstretch they go, go, go.
Michael with a great run off the quarter here. Gets it closed out a little bit. He's trying to close her down into 1 and 2. Pacey kind of running that middle line. Not sure if that's conserving tires or not. If you guys know in chat, let me know. Can somebody dethrone Pacey here tonight? Michael looking. Man, he is itching for that win and trying to get back up front. Looks back down to the inside. Gets a little bit better entry. But it looks like Pacey's going to get a better exit as... Michael kind of pushes up there just ever so slightly. Michael sends her down into 3 and 4. Gets side by side. Oh, not quite cleared. Oh, he was hoping to clear him. Tried to pull that slide job. Had to back out the throttle. And let Pacey back around. Well, Pacey back out front here. Owen tried it. Tried to throw a slide job. Threw her down into the corner 3 and 4. And just wasn't able to kind of clear him to get her across his nose. Unfortunately, that ended up costing Michael a lot of time here. Now he is dropped about 6/10 off the pace of the leader. So as they run right now, we got Pacey out front, Michael in second. Rodney P3 in that 17 car. Greg in that 07 car running P4 and a 91 of Owen P5 and Campbell in that 71 P6. Like I said, I think Campbell's trying to super save here. I'm not sure. As we got the 17 coming down pit road. He's got about 28 laps on his tires. We've been seeing him coming down around 28 laps on his tires. So I'm assuming he's going to come down, get a fresh set all the way around along with fuel. I do got 4 sets of tires here tonight. So going to be interested to see if they can make it. So Pacey's still out front. So they're going to have to maybe long stint a set of tires here. If Rodney's been coming down and getting 4 sets of fresh set all the way around at 28 laps, he's going to have to long stint them maybe a little bit this run. And the next run, possibly. I think I'm a little light, or maybe he just got fuel. I don't know. What's the strategy here, guys? What do you guys think? Come down, get two tires, or just get fuel only? Or get 4 tires and try to run her long? Rodney, or Papa might be the one on the best strategy right now. As Owen's coming down pit road, the 91. There he does. Comes down with that Mac car tonight. Looking pretty nice out there. Pacey's still out front. Pacey and Michael trying to figure out what they're going to do. It looks like they are the only drivers that have not come down. Greg in the 07 coming down pit road. excuse me, Papa Bear also. Another driver has not come down in that 71 car. So Pacey and Michael been the two racing for position. Michael got about 20 or 30 laps on his tires now in that 21. Can he stretch her, or is he coming down pit road? Pacey with the one lap fresher tires here. As Michael comes down, so he comes in at lap 30 laps on his tires. Pacey's still out there though. I said the only other driver that has not pitted is Campbell in that 71. We'll see if our leader comes down pit road. As our second place driver came down pit road the lap before. He's gonna try to short pit it here. As it looks like Pacey coming down pit road. So I believe that'll hand over the lead to Papa Bear Campbell, Mike Campbell, in that 71. Right now, I think he may have the best strategy of them all right now. Because if he can... There's going to be a time where they're going to have to run long here on tires. Or that maybe they get their last set of tires and just run it until you run out of fuel and come down and get some top off on fuel. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see as Campbell coming down pit road. Didn't inherit the lead though. I think if he could have gotten one more lap, he would have. So Pacey back out on track along with Michael. Where's Rodney at? Rodney going into 3 and 4 here. These guys coming across the start finish line. Michael and Pacey. Oh, Campbell did it. Inherited the lead there. So it looks like 4 tires and fuel is what everybody's going with. The reason I'm saying that is they got about 14 seconds on pit road. As Michael trying to get around Pacey here on the outside. Down the front stretch they go. Michael on that outside trying to get her to go, and it looks like he's going to clear him there in that 3, or excuse me, that is 1 and 2. Down the back stretch he does. So Michael out front now. Pacey falling back to P2. Rodney in that 17 is coming through 3 and 4. As our leaders coming across the start-finish line for halfway. Michael out front. Got a little bit of gap over Pacey. But Pacey has been shown to kind of save his tires a little bit. Rodney right now 5 seconds off the leader. Now about 6. Michael trying to run that high line there through 3 and 4. What's the strategy gonna work out to here tonight? Who knows? So it looks like Michael's been pitting around 29 laps on his tires. Rodney's been pitting at 28. Pacey 29. And I believe kind of a mixed bag for everybody else. Campbell been coming in at 30 laps on his tires. So right now, I think Campbell has got the best pit stop strategy, but he just doesn't have the pace. Pacey, though, in the 01 has shown that he's got a lot of pace out there. through the other races. Michael able to open up that gap over about a second now here over Pacey. But Campbell under threat of going a lap down. He is only about a half straightaway away. For his strategy to work, he is going to have to stay on that lead lap the best he can, and he's been giving up a lot of time on pit road entry, slowing up into 3 and 4. Right now, we got a tie from the biggest mover. That's Rodney in the 17, up 1 position, along with Greg up 1 position for the biggest movers. Greg, man, kind of just quiet back here, running in P4 all night here. And this CNL car, which looks like an old Love's paint job. I'll be honest with you. That's what it reminds me of. But he's been quietly sitting here in 4th all night. Unfortunately, is about 22 seconds off the leaders. He hasn't had the greatest of a nights. He's had some pace. Just maybe a little slow on that pit stop stuff. Michael might be in a little bit of a worry here. Pacey in that 01 has dropped his lead down to about a half second. Rodney in that 17 car is going to start showing the age of his tires here shortly, within the next 4 laps or so. So you're going to have to do some tire management. Owens qualified pretty good here tonight. Qualified P3, but has fallen back to P5. Just not sure if he's just not getting the handle of the long runs or what's going on here. Or, like I said, might be a strategy for him. Pacey dropping the hammer and trying to catch up to Michael in that 21 car. He gets to his rear bumper. Looks to the inside down into 1 and 2. He's going to clear him before he gets into 1 as he sends him down low. So Pacey back out to the front. Fish falling back to P2 here. Michael with a little bit better run into 3 and 4. As they come off the front stretch, he is trying to catch back up to Pacey after Pacey just went down and around him like he was sitting still. Don't know if he just made a mistake or overshot the corner or what. But Pacey able to take advantage of it and send himself back up to point. Point. 52 laps to go here as they cross the line. Pacey's still out front, or back out front. Michael sitting in P2 has fallen about 0.4 of a second off the leader. Rodney's still holding pretty solid here in that 3rd spot. Is about 11 seconds back off the leader. But that's okay. He's got about, I'd say 14 seconds to Greg in the 07 car. These guys definitely need a caution here to get caught back up. Pacey able to open up that gap to about a little over a half second. So I'm kind of wondering if Michael maybe burnt up his tires a little bit here. As Pacey running down the 91. 91 of Owen, falling back to 6th. So Campbell in the 71 got around Owen in the 91. But Owen in the 91 now under threat here of going a lap down. He is only, well, there's the leader right there on the screen. Well, we'll see what Owen does here. Does he lay over or does he race the leaders trying to stay on the lead lap? If I was Owen right now, I know I need to stay on the lead lap to have a chance here tonight. I think I'll be racing them. Ain't nothing wrong with racing them when they're trying to stay on the lead lap. As he slides up the track, Owen does, and Pacey looks down to the inside of Owen. Gonna give him the room though, and allow him to get down and around him. So Pacey is starting to work some live traffic here. Owen going the first car down, one lap down. How does Michael work the lap traffic? Does the lap traffic favor our leader, Pacey? Owen falling about 0.8 of a second off the leader. Or excuse me, not Owen. Michael falling 0.8 of a second off the leader here. He's slowly catching up to the lap traffic of Owen in that 91. Got about 2 car lengths, maybe 3, before he catches on to him. Owen running that middle to high line. Michael trying to work down low here, down into 1 and 2 as Owen goes up high. Owen going up high, lets the 21 down and around. And Owen gonna try to slot back in and catch that draft. Campbell up, or Papa Bear, running down the 07. Greg here. Campbell trying to get back around him here. And it looks like he does here, down into 1 and 2. As Owen, or Greg gonna fall back to 5th, and Campbell gonna be up to 4th here. So Campbell knowing he's got to push the car to its limit here now to try to stay on the lead lap. Campbell with the freshest tires out on track. Oh, the next car on the lead lap, a threat of going down a 1 lap. See if we can't see him in the picture here. He's about, well, we'll say a quarter of a straightaway away from going a lap down. As Pacey is just set and sail. He is now about 1.5 seconds over that second spot. Rodney in the 17th coming down pit road. Rodney about the one, like, on the money. 28 laps almost every time he comes down pit road. Let's hope he can make up some time here. I'm going to assume this is going to be his... Yeah, no, they might have 1 more set. Total of 5 sets. If you count the one starting on the car. So Rodney, the first car down on the pit road. Owen looks like he's coming down pit road. Michael slowly falling off the pace here. Not sure what his plan is, but he's going to have to do something drastic to try to catch up to Pacey. Pacey, like I said, out over 1.5 seconds over Michael in that 21 car and is looking to put the 07 a lap down. The 07 may be up on, coming close to his pit stop strategy here shortly within the next couple laps. Owen in the 91 came down pit road, getting some service, getting done, down and around, getting some done. as the 07 goes down a lap. I'm not sure what happened there. Wonder if he got loose or something. He was quite a few car lengths away, and then all of a sudden, Pacey gets down and around him. Yeah, I'm kind of closing down just a little bit. Michael trying to fish Pacey down. Michael in the 21 is pushing the car for all it's worth, as able to close down a couple tenths off Pacey's lap time here, the last couple of laps. As he might have been saving and now is starting to push like crazy as he is working to the inside of the 07. Gets down and around him. So Michael may have been saving here. Michael's starting to close down to about a half second to Pacey. Pacey, something happened to him, or his tires might be giving up the ghost here. Or is Pacey coming down pit road? Pacey looking to lose the lead here down the backstretch. Pacey still with the freshest tires here between the two. Or is this some sort of strategy? I don't know. Now Pacey about a half second off our race leader of Michael in that 21. Michael 30 laps on his tires. Is he gonna have to come down pit road here? Can he push it a little long? '07 rejoining on the track as Michael comes down pit road. He really tried to push the limit there. So Pacey back out front. Michael pitting from the lead here. I believe Pacey's gonna pit here this time, but I could be wrong. Hard to say. Let's see if he pushes it a little bit long or if he come down pit road. Looks like he's slowing up here. Nope, he's gonna go drive on by. That was the wrong camera angle. Figure that one out, huh? So he's gonna try to run a little long here as Fish still on pit road. Now getting ready to come off pit road. So here is our second place driver, Michael. Pace still out on track. I believe there's only one other driver right now scored on the lead lap, and that is Campbell in the 71. Pacey pushing her a little bit further. He is 32 laps on his tires. So Pacey trying to push his tires a little bit further here than everybody else. With 34 laps remaining, how far can he go before he has to pit? This could be the trial. Pacey coming down pit road. He's going to end up with 33 laps on his tires as he comes across the start-finish line. Campbell, like I said, I think has the best strategy on tires right now. But he's going to have to come down here within the next lap or two, which he's coming down this lap. And he's going to have to push that car to its max here. And it looks like the leader or person that should inherit the lead will be Michael, as Pacey's still on pit road here. We will see for sure, though. Everybody, 4 tires of fuel Campbell on pit road. We're gonna see how this works out here, because right now it looks like, yeah, Fish are gonna be out front, but man, he's got a huge gap over Pacey right now. Right now, only 3 drivers scored on the lead lap. Rodney trying to work around the 91. Rodney scored P2. 91 trying to work to the outside. That's Owen. Rodney holding on to P2. Pacey may have put himself or shot himself in the foot here. I am not sure though. He is scored 11 seconds back from the leader. He is going to have to push for everything he's got. Catch up to these guys. Unless he's thinking they're going to run out. But right now, Michael out front with the lead. Got a 4-second gap over Rodney, who is fighting with Owen in the 91. Oh! Rodney tags the wall. That's no good. He has to way lift off that throttle to get off that wall. These ARC cars do not like coming off that wall. Rodney right now still scored our P2 placement. Well, our battle is on here between Papa Bear and Greg for 5th and 6th. Like I said, I think Papa Bear got the best pit stop strategy, but he is still scored 1 lap down. So he's got to push everything he's got here tonight to try to maybe come home with the win. Pacey able to push the limit of his tires here tonight. Is now working to the outside of the 71. This is not for position, but they are racing here. Off the corner, down the backstretch they go. In sim time, 7 a.m. Man, this guy's been racing all night. So Pacey taking over that position. Track temp right now, 86 degrees. As the 07 is trying to work to the inside of Rodney. That is not for position, but that 01 is going to be for position. Right now, Rodney with a lap car in between him. Oh, the 07 goes up the track and lets him on by. Rodney not hoping that, or not wanting that to happen. As Rodney now under fire from Pacey here for the P2 spot. Rodney up the track. He's going to come back down. These two are fighting for position. The 01 and the 17. They're still side by side. Down the backstretch they go. Down into 3 and 4. Rodney going to have to fight here to hold on to this position. These guys are about 12 seconds back off the leader of Michael. Right now, Pacey gonna work to the inside, gets him cleared at the start-finish line. 25 laps remaining. And Pacey up to P2. As Rodney fighting back, got that momentum. Can he do anything with it? As the 07 looks to the inside of the 17. That is not for position. 07 backs out of it a little bit. Looked like he thought he was going to push up. Rodney with a great run on that outside. Looking to the outside of Pacey. Pacey holding on to P2. Rodney trying to fight back on that outside line. He's got a little bit of tracking help back behind him. with the 07. The 71 now working to the inside of the 07. Those two are fighting for position. And then you got the the 17 and the 01 fighting for the second position. So we got guys fighting for positions all over the place right now. Campbell getting around Greg in that 07 spot. That's going to slot him up to fifth. As Greg in the 07 fighting back. Rodney able to get around Pacey. Pacey, something happened to him. The 91 of Owens slow on the track coming down pit road. So something happened to Pacey and has dropped off the Rodney. Rodney holding on to P2. Pacey falling back to third. Not sure what's going on here. Campbell in the 71 looking to go around the 17. The 17 coming down pit road. So maybe this is a pit stop strategy as he locks him up there at the start finish line. 91 off pit road. He got a little, them tires lit up. So Rodney of the in the 17 car coming down pit road, giving up that second position. What's he do here? The 21, our leader, coming down pit road. So these guys must not have been able to make it. Our leader, Michael Fish, coming down pit road. That inherently gives the lead back over to Pacey here. So Pacey's still out on track. He may not have to pit. This could be very, very close for him. We've seen that he can go 32 laps. I think he would have to go 33, or he went 33. He may have to go 33 or 34 on this set. So he may be sitting in the catbird seat here. But those guys back behind him are going to have fresher tires. We'll have to see how that all sorts out here. So Pacey out front. It's showing Michael in the 21 still P2. But we will see. Campbell scored P3 in the 71. Like I said, I think he's had the best strategy of them all night long. And he may be able to put it to use here tonight now. So still showing Pacey out front. Rodney in the 17 is down one lap. And he is just about, I'd say, 5 car lengths off the leader. Rodney only on pit road for 9.7 seconds. So maybe fuel and tire right sides. As he looks to the outside, gets around him. So Rodney unlapping himself the hard way here. Oh, and the only car right now scored 2 laps down. The only car won any laps down in the 91. So Pacey's still out front. Fish, Michael Fish in that 21 car right now scored P2, but is 10 seconds behind the leader. He is slowly closing that down. Campbell in the 71 scored third, but is 22 seconds back. He is about a straight away from the leader, so he has got to pick up the pace if he wants a chance on trying to maybe take home a win. Or maybe he's hoping for him to run out of fuel. So a lot of different strategies here out tonight. Right now, Greg in that '07 car, sitting P4, up 1 position. Right now, our biggest mover is Campbell in the 71 car, up 3 positions. If he can finish there, that's going to be a good points night for him, I'd say. Biggest mover. Pacey, now only about 5 seconds over second place, has really either fallen off pace or is trying to super save. As the 91 gets down and around him, Owen unlapping himself one lap the hard way. The 21 of Michael trying to hunt down or fish down Pacey. Pacey just coming out of 2. And there you can kind of see Pacey there going into 3 as Michael's coming off corner number 2. Michael able to close that gap down to about 3 seconds here, as Pacey's still out there holding on to the lead. Man, this is a nail biter here, folks. I think Pacey's got enough fuel to finish her out, along with Papa Bear. But it's going to be close one way or the other. Fish in the 21, closing it down to less than 1.5 seconds. As there's Pacey coming off the corner or down the backstretch, and there's Michael trying to hunt him down or fish him down. So Pacey might have to pick up the pace here. 10 laps to go. Can Michael run him down? Or does Pacey have enough pace? Greg in the 07, something happened to him. It is down pit road. Scored 1 lap down now. Looks like he took right sides of fuel only. So maybe a late race have-to strategy there for him. As we jump back up here to Pacey, our leader. Now only got a little over 1 second, or 0.5 second gap over Michael in the 21. Michael does have to fresher tires as he goes sparky. Michael running him down the best he can. It looks like we may have a fight between Rodney and Papa Bear here shortly. These guys pretty close to each other right now. Back up front we go. Michael on the rear bumper of Pacey. Michael looks to the outside. Down to the outside he goes. He tries to look, but nowhere to go. Pacey trying to cover him up here. Down the front stretch they go. Down into 1 and 2. Pacey knows he's got to pick up the pace now. 7 laps remaining. Michael looks to the outside at 3 and 4. He's trying to get a fender there, but not able to quite get her done yet. Looks to the inside. Pacey puts a block on him down the front stretch. 6 laps remaining. And boy, folks, this is heating up front. And it looks like Rodney has caught up to Papa Bear Campbell. So those two fighting for a podium finish here. Back up to our leaders as the 21 and Michael looks to the outside off 4. They both get loose coming off the corner. Oh, they about touch. These two definitely pushing everything they got here. Pacey gonna have to push his pace now. We're gonna check back here with this fight. Rodney looking to the outside. This is for P3. Down into 1 and 2 they go. Rodney way up the track though. Back up to the leaders here. Michael looks to the inside. Oh, Pacey cuts him off. Michael gives him a little bump there. These two not giving each other an inch here. So Pacey able to hold on to that. Michael trying to drive down and catch up to him. He sends her down into 3 and 4. He is looking for that bumper. Michael looks low down through the tri-oval. They go. 3 laps remaining. So we're going to check back here with the fight for P3. Papa Bear having to push. Rodney in that 17. Gonna have to push her too. Looks to the outside. Nowhere to go. And caution coming out. It's our leader. Uh-oh, this does not look good for our leader. Let's see what happened here. So caution coming out. Well, let's take a look from the chopper cam here tonight. Let's back her up a little more here. So they're coming through the tri-oval here. All right, they're into 1 and 2. Ooh. It looked like Pacey got a little loose coming through the corner possibly, and then the 21 didn't see him check up, got into the rear quarter panel of him. Pacey gets sideways. '21 of Michael going down low, trying to stay off of him. And Pacey getting sideways there again, tries to catch it. Overcorrects it. And got a whole lot of damage on that left side. Let's take a look at that here. Well, maybe not. I don't know. After looking at this a little bit more, I think Pacey had to back out just a little bit more than what Michael was thinking here. Down to the bottom he goes. And I think Michael just assumed he was going to get back on the throttle. They did have a little bit of netcode there just before they touched. But Michael giving him plenty of room to try to save that car. Pacey sideways through that corner, putting on a good drift show here. Not sure if he overcorrected it or what. Got loose, comes back, tags the 21 just a little bit. I think that's where the damage is going to come from on the 01, because his front is kind of bent up pretty bad there. Wow. Well, folks, this is going to be an interesting one here. to see what happens. Right now, our race leader gonna be Michael. Second place, Rodney. Campbell in the 71. P3. Owen. P4. And then we got scored Pacey. P5. Greg in the 07 is scored one lap down here. So we are in a green-white check situation. And that was our first caution of the night. So been clean and green most of the night here, folks. Now, see, what I'm saying is the interesting situation. Papa Bear, only 3 laps on his tires, and along with Pacey, only 3 laps on his tires. Everybody else came down pit road earlier and at least used half a set of tires. Michael probably just getting right sides, along with Rodney in the 17. So, could be an interesting finish here tonight, folks. Who do you think's gonna win this one? It is definitely anybody's game right now. Owen must have been the lucky dog. Got to start on tail end along this line. So, first and second, old tires. Third and fourth, fresh tires. Papa Bear in that 71. Gonna be the first one trying to look for maybe his first podium finish here in a while. Michael gonna try to hold off and kind of do his best to keep Pacey from winning that one. This one. Green flag in the air. Michael gets a great jump. Able to pull about a car length over everybody else. Rodney slotting himself into that second spot. He runs high though. It's like, get down there, Rodney. Block them boys. As they're going to go 3 wide coming off the corner of the 71, the 17, and the 01. The 71 and the 01 touch there. 17 goes high. Papa Bear down low trying to make something work. Pacey up to P2. Fisher feeling like he's a cat, or Fish feeling like he's getting hunted down as he tries to throw a block here on Pacey. He puts her down in front of Pacey once again. These two not giving an inch. Michael up the track, Pacey to the inside. Campbell in the 71 looking for P2. Down into 3 and 4 they go. Rodney up into the outside wall, and checker flag coming out for Pacey. Wow, what a finish here tonight. Pacey coming home with the win. Papa Bear coming in second, and Michael coming in third. Wow, what a finish here tonight, folks. So we will go down your finishing order.
First, Pacey Wygant. Second, Papa Bear Campbell. Third, Michael Fish. Fourth, Rodney Ayers. Fifth, Owen Winkley. And sixth, Greg Langford.
Wow, what a finish here tonight, folks. Definitely worth watching there at the end. Final three laps. Definitely something worth watching. Well, I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. Alrighty, well, we are going to try to get a chat with Michael Fish. Here are second place finisher. Give me a second here. Oh, we need to switch something over. Oh, I forgot to. Alrighty, there he is. Michael, this is Eric in the booth. You get a copy, bro.
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, congratulations here tonight with your P3 finish. I know it's probably not what you wanted, but hey, you put on a heck of a show, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I want to try and do for everyone watching, so hope everybody enjoyed that. I just barely touched Pacey there with 3 to go. I was just trying to side draft and do the best I could there and try and get a good run off of 2, and we got together, and I apologized to him on the radio, and, you know, hopefully everything's all good, but, I mean, made a good strategy call there with around 20 to go to pit for right sides and top off on fuel. I pushed the hell out of my race car there for those last 20 laps there, but I mean, you know, the W Chevy Impala was pretty good. I mean, Pacey was on rails all race, so he deserved the win. Congrats to him. And I mean, what else can you say? Did my best on the restart. I was a sitting duck because I didn't have any other tires left. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I kind of figured that because it looked like you guys probably all used your sets, or at least took right sides there at the last time you pitted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you know, I had to do something different because I really wasn't going to be pacey on just raw pace. So just had to do something different, and it almost worked. Kind of wish I didn't race him that hard now because I probably would have had him with another lap or two, but you live and you learn, so.
Yeah, that is for sure. Yeah, I think if you wouldn't, that caution wouldn't have came out, you might have been the one to bring home the win here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you win some, you lose some. It is what it is.
Well, you got anybody to give a shout out to here tonight?
Yeah, the YouTube channel, It's Mike Racing. Go and subscribe there, and shout out to the boys watching in the Discord. Hope you all enjoyed that, and everyone watching that tuned in. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed that. It was a blast to race. This track is fun, really fun to drive.
Well, congratulations once again with your P3 finish here tonight, and we'll hope to talk to you on the next one, man.
All right, thank you. You take care.
You too. All right, we're gonna bring up our third place finisher, the 71 here of Mike Campbell. Oh darn it, that's the wrong thing. Oh, what the heck? Mike, this is Eric the Booth. You got a copy, bro?
Hey, I got you.
Hi, good. Finally was able to pull you up for whatever reason. I couldn't there for a second. Well, congratulations with your P2 finish here tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I was definitely saying on the stream, I think you had the best strategy of them all.
I started saving right from the drop of the green flag. I was like, as many cars that's out here tonight, it's going to be long green flag runs, and I'm just going to save right from the get-go, and that's what I was doing, and that's what it paid off there, because then that caution came out, went and used the last set of tires, so I had to grip there.
Yeah, it definitely worked in your favor here tonight. So we'll kind of talk us through the rest of your race here tonight.
Well, like I said, I was strategizing right from the get-go, and then Rodney, we were going to be battling for third. I know we were, because I was that last stretch there, I was saving still fuel, but I had one lap left just in case I needed it. And I seen him coming, so I was like, okay, all right, if I'm going to need it, this is the time I'm going to need it. And then the caution came out, so I was like, ooh, good deal. I was like, let's go in and use these tires to have some grip to battle these two up front. And yeah, I'm just surprised the Mike Fish and Pacey, they are fast. They're super fast, and I was just glad to get by and come up with a podium finish.
Yeah, well, definitely congratulations with that P2 finish, man. And well, you got any shout outs here for tonight?
Shout out to the top two, Pacey and Fish there for the podium finishes. Shout out to Rodney for having a place for us to race on Saturday nights. Shout out to you for broadcasting this.
Well, thank you very much, man. Definitely good to see you up at the podium here tonight. Hunter Sam, very unfortunate for Mike, but we'll get the win. So you got a little bit of a fan there tonight. Awesome to see. So
Nice.
well, congratulations with that P2 finish here tonight. Like I said, I think you had the best strategy of the ball all night.
Thank you, sir.
Well, we'll talk at you later, hopefully.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. All right, we're going to talk to our race winner, Pacey, bringing home the win. Pacey, this is Eric in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
All right, well, congratulations with your victory here tonight. It looked like it might have gotten stolen from you here if it would have kept going green.
I don't know. I had saved enough. It's just the tire difference was crazy. I had to do everything I could to block, but with tire difference that big, it's just kind of hard to do that consistently without getting run over. I mean, looking back on it, it was just a racing incident. You know, no fault of either one of us. It's just hard racing, going for a win at the end of the race.
I went back and looked at it a couple different times. It looked like he thought maybe you were going to pick up the throttle a little bit sooner than you did, but yeah, it's just racing, right?
Yeah, it's how it goes sometimes.
Well, kind of talk us through your strategy here tonight.
Well, I wanted to do a one stop less than everybody else. I know Mr. Papa Bear or Mike, he was on the same strategy, except he started way sooner. I was consistently getting like 1 to 2 laps more than, Michael Fish and my other competitors top 3, but I knew it was going to be a tall task going into the final stint where I had to save, I think it was 4 laps, rather than just the 1 to 2 that I had been saving. But this track's really fun for racing. It's there's 3, 4, 5 different groups you can run and still be just as fast. One's better in the corner, one's better off the corner. It's a wild track to race.
Right. Well, definitely congratulations with your win here tonight. You kind of been dominating the series here tonight since we kind of been broadcasted. So awesome job on your part. And well, has anybody got you a shout out here tonight?
First off, I want to say thank you to you for that for what you just said. I know I'm typically looked at as the fast guy, so I'm glad to see that somebody had something for me tonight. It wasn't just me twiddling my thumbs the entire race. But yes, I want to thank you for broadcasting. Shout out to Rodney for putting all this on. Michael Fish tonight, that was a hell of a race. My fiance, she's always watching, and and like I said last week, any fans or haters, I don't care. I'll thank you both.
Well, definitely congratulations with your victory here tonight. Definitely a hard fought battle between you and Michael, but you ended up coming home with the win, so definitely congratulations with that. And hopefully you keep that streak going, or maybe hopefully you get some more competition here shortly.
Yeah.
So, well, congratulations once again, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming and joining us here tonight, and we'll hopefully talk to you on the next one.
Will do.
Take care. Well, guys, definitely thank you for coming and hanging out with us here tonight here on the Lightning series presented by Bolt Racing League. Definitely check them out in their Discord description. Check them out. Their Discord out in their description if you're wanting to kind of join them. Definitely a good group of guys here. Definitely still kind of fresh to iRacing, you can tell that, but hey, definitely some fun to be had. So hopefully you guys come and join, have some fun with them, and have a good time. This is going to be Eric signing off for Eric's Wacky Racing, and congratulations once again to our top 3, Pacey, Campbell, and Michael. So congratulations to them, and this is going to be Eric signing off. You guys take care.